And welcome back, everyone. My name is Brian, and thank you for joining me in this final episode. I want to call it the final episode. I'm gonna just do all the Dragon Shore stuff after the credits go through. But I want to give my final thoughts on this game. I loved this game. It's so varied in terms of what you can do. In regards to the new abilities you get versus the first game, the new characters, the fact that you don't actually have to collect everything in order to get through the game. It's just such a good game, and I really like this. I actually had this game before I got Spyro 1. Now, I was a bit upset with Spyro 1 because I was so used to this game that when I played Spyro 1, I'm like, oh no, I can't do all the same stuff. But even so, the game itself is just wonderful. I loved the game. Playing it back again, I had a huge nostalgia hit, and I thank you guys a whole lot for actually voting on this game, because I really, really wanted to do this game, although Paper Mario was another game I really want to do, and I will do that eventually, but I don't know if I will do it immediately after this one. Perhaps you'll see tomorrow, or the day after, depending on whether I do another video or not, but it's probably going to be tomorrow. But this, let's break it down. Storyline, okay, it's a Spyro PS1 platformer. It's not going to have the most in-depth storyline, but it made you connect to the story a little bit. I'll give this story a 9 out of 10. There were a few bits and pieces missing, but it's one of those that you can kind of overlook it for now. Music, 10 out of 10. No doubt, hands down. Stuart Copeland did a great job with the music for this game, as well as the first game. You can definitely tell it's his music based on, if you listen to just the soundtracks, you will hear very similar styles and riffs and instruments used in both games. In Spyro 3, it was a joint effort between him and someone else. I cannot remember his name at the moment, but we'll get to that whenever I do Spyro 3. But I'm so glad that they got Tom Kenny to do the voice for Spyro, as well as a bunch of other characters in this game. Since this game came out the same year that SpongeBob came out, a lot of people who played that and played this and watched SpongeBob, they're in the same grouping for like the demographics and stuff like that. They're in the same demographic area for this game, for both of them actually, for age group rather. So I have to hand it to them, because they thought, oh well, we're gonna have a bunch of kids watching SpongeBob. If they then play Spyro and they can make the connection between the two for voice actors, it's like mind blown. I love the level design in most of the levels. Some of them are kind of iffy, but I'll gloss past it. So music is a 10. Level design, I will give an 8 out of 10, because there are one or two levels that have some really weird level design, like Fracture Hills. One of the things I don't like about Fracture Hills is the supercharged section, as well as the supercharged section in the section of Robotica Farms. That was a pain in the butt to do. But now we're going to Dragon Shores. So let's see what this is like. Fairly straightforward, but yeah, I will give level design an 8 out of 10. Overall, game-wise, actually, let me back up. Not overall, but difficulty, I liked it. It was a challenging game, but it wasn't so hard that it made you like frustrated. It may have made younger gamers frustrated with like the supercharged sections, but overall, it's a worthwhile game. I would give the difficulty a 9 out of 10 because it's challenging but not too hard. Overall, the whole game, I think, deserves a 9 out of 10. Purely because it deserves it, not just because it's a nostalgic game for me. Okay, so now that that's over, let's talk to the big green guy. He is the purveyor of Dragon Shores.
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
Yay! Now these are, yeah, strangely enough, these are all Norks.
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Yay! Now, we can do all of this, and we will, but I want to show this off. We need 10,000 treasure and 64 orbs. We just happen to have 10,000 treasure and 64 orbs. So we get a super flame power-up, but this one has a bunch of electricity going into it. What does that mean, you might wonder? You walk into it, okay, nothing happened, you might think. So what did that do? We now have infinite super flame. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that being that, that's only if you get all the treasure and all of the orbs. You don't have to get the tokens in Dragon Shores. This is just like a bonus area kind of thing. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, the super flame power-up would have been nice if you could have that during the actual game, or it carried over to when you replay it, or if you could like carry over your save or whatever, but unfortunately it doesn't. So let's talk to this guy, and he'll give us our first Dragon Shores minigame.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen. Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
Oh, darn. But yeah, it's such a... You don't even need the baseballs, you just can use your super flame.
Heh, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
Now, I think you can do it more than once. Well, you can do it more than once, but...
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
Okay, so you do get more than one token for shooting target. Shooting this more than once. So you get 3 for this.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
So we get 3 tokens for this. 3 for the roller coaster, which we'll do last. 3 for the shooting game, and then 1 for the Tunnel of Love, which I'll wait for... Actually, I want to do the Tunnel of Love last.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery? Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
It's a very easy shooting gallery, at least for the first round.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round?
These guys are all Norks. You can tell by their names when they have the silent G. And Nasty Nork was the head honcho in the first game, in the main villain. So they kind of did a little throwback to the Nasty Nork thing with Dragon Shores' showmans and stuff. So let's start the next round.
Okay, I'll...
Oh.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
Yeah, I saw the timer disappear, and I was kind of confused because I thought I lost.
Ready for the next round?
Yes, I am ready for the next round. Oh, that's just the token. Never mind. That's just the token thing that disappeared. I thought it was like an actual timer. I forgot that the actual Super Flame had its own meter thing. So that's the actual timer. Never mind, I was confused. I find it kind of weird that I have a I find it kind of weird that I have a Super Flame timer when I have Super Flame, but I guess they have to limit you somehow.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores coaster. Here at the Shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride? Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Okay, that seems kind of unsafe, but hey, I guess there's not any, Oh my god, they have babies lying on the track. This isn't one of those, tracks that are, or coasters that is, like, well-maintained, or up to code, if you will. It's not a very difficult, it's not a very difficult track. You go through this 3 times, and you get 3 tokens for it.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you. All right.
Okay, so we have a longer track, and we have to pop 50 balloons, 40 balloons, 50 balloons. 50 balloons this time, but we can go more places. We just have to hold left or right to determine... Oh, that was a jump balloon. It's difficult to tell whether a balloon is one you have to jump for, or it's just low enough to hit with your horns. But you can change the way you're going by holding left and right. And it's just like in the Breeze Harbor section of the game where you can just sit and just go and collect the gears. It's similar to that, but this one's a little bit more difficult. And by a little bit more, I mean it's mostly difficult with the final challenge, so to speak, of the coaster. Now I'm getting a lot of slowdown, which I'm still confused about, but I'm just accepting it at this point. So let's just get the last 3 balloons and get the second token for this section.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token. There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons, too. Are you gonna give it a try?
Yeah, you're giving me a cannon on a roller coaster. That sounds like a good idea. Seriously, it's such a good idea. Why don't roller coasters have that more frequently? Now, obviously, the red ones are the ones you wanna shoot for. The green ones are the ones you can touch. So it's easy to differentiate between whether a... Oh, I screwed up.
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Care for another try? What?
The red ones, they're okay. This, like I said, this is the most challenging of all of the runs for the roller coaster. But it's also the most interesting. I like it. It's just annoying at times, like that time that just happened when I failed it, Whoa! Oh god, I jumped over 2 balloons. Oh well. It doesn't matter, because you can run through the track as many times as you want in order to get all of the balloons. So it's not like you have one run and that's it. Thankfully. It would kind of suck if you did, but thankfully they don't force you to do only one run. And I missed that balloon. No big deal. No big deal at all. We have to get 11 more balloons, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. See? And all we have to do is just make sure we don't miss any more, because I don't want to go through the whole track again. And now we just got to get the last red balloon on the next section, and then we get our final token from the roller coaster. Okay, what the hell? That kind of sucks. I didn't want to miss, but I apparently didn't hit it for some reason. I don't know why. And if I would have hit him, I would have been really upset. Just saying. Just saying. What? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I have to jump and fire the cannon. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get it this time, I promise. Now, once we get this last token, all we have left is the Tunnel of Love.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
Yeah, last token. And this is easy, too. We don't even have to do anything. We just have to talk to him.
Free, free, free. You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
Sure, let's take a ride.
Hop aboard, my friend.
And we will see who our lovely love is. We got the skater and the... Yeah, oh. Oh. Haha, Forever Alone. Yay, we got a fawn, which is the best one we can get, I suppose.
As promised, here's your 1 token.
Of all the possibilities, it was the best one. But we got 10 tokens. 10 tokens. Now, what does that mean? Now we can go talk to you, this guy.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
That's it. We got everything. We can now view past cutscenes, past movies, and all sorts of stuff. So we can look through them if we want, but I have no reason to. So that's everything we can do in this game, other than the skill points, which I mentioned before, but I did not really go into depth with. The skill points, this just shows what skill points you can get. There are a few more that I did not get, but I don't really care about. I got everything but the Ocean Speedway skill point, which is under a certain amount of time. Gulp's Overlook if you hit Ripto. Hurricos if you get all the windmills, like I mentioned in that episode. Colossus if you get a perfect in the hockey game. Skelos Badlands is all cacti, caught fire, and exploded. Now, I'm not going to go back and get the other ones because there are a lot of them, but I am at the point where I cannot do anything more. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. But I would like to thank you all for watching. It means a lot to me that you guys stuck through it for all these episodes. We're on episode 21. Thankfully, we didn't go into another one for the Dragon Shores. I thought it would be a little bit longer, but it's been a while since I played it, so thank you for bearing with me. I thank you all for watching this entire series. Please leave a comment down below, not only about what you thought about this episode in particular, but about the whole series, whether you liked it, disliked it, why not, whatever. And also, as usual, if you are not subscribed to us, we do a lot of other Let's Plays. We've done things like Call of Duty, Sly Cooper 2 was a recent project of ours. So I invite you guys to subscribe so that way you get updated about what projects we do have, as well as if you like the video, like it, and whatnot. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time in whatever project, whether it be myself or whether it's myself and Zach. do. So I don't know at this point what I'm going to be doing next or what we're going to be doing next, but or when even this whole series is going to go up. I actually recorded this while our Legend of Zelda series was still going up, so our Ocarina of Time series is still not uploaded or published entirely. I think it's on like episode 13 or something, and at the point of this recording. So yeah, there's plenty of videos that we have, and we don't know what we do until we actually do it. We usually talk about it a little bit first, but ultimately we'll decide pretty much immediately before we actually do it. So thank you all again for watching. My name is Brian. I'll see you guys next time.